Hello, welcome back. It has been a while since our previous session. So let's do an off-screen recap. Oh, there we go. We've gotten some levels. I think we're about 8, 10 higher than the previous session.
Was there something?
We've got our melee people set up a Shira Hadori, which is originally called Blade Grasp. And Blade Grasp is a busted ability. As long as you have high bravery, you are effectively immune to physical damage attacks, or anything that's considered physical. We've also been doing farming of the human enemies at this point, and we've got what is around early to mid Chapter 3 gear. This is not stuff you can get in Chapter 2 normally. We've also gone and done some of the errands. Well, actually, we've done all the errands possible at this point.
Yes?
And achievement. It's also very funny that he's got 1,200 points of monk, even though he's never been a monk. This is the benefit of JP spillover. You know, so you have a monster in the party. We went and created a monster for some farming. There's a hilarious thing you can do that carries over from the original game, which is poaching. You can get monsters into your party. Raise them until you get the eggs, rather let them lay eggs, then get the one you want, which is actually something we're going to be doing very soon, because on the way to the Machine City, we are going to have a chance at a very rare spawn that we are going to be reloading to get, if we don't get it on the first shot. Also along the way, in the errands we unlocked the new materials, and collections of treasures.
Does anything here speak to you? Very well.
Reading materials are the sound novels from the original Japanese release
toil.
in '97 that didn't get translated and ported over because it's mostly audio and such. However, this is one of the big things they revealed for Ivalice Chronicles was that this was coming back, so...
Take care.
This is something even War of the Lions didn't have. Also, something else I forgot, I didn't know until I checked earlier.
Of those who shaped history.
But if you look at the movie and the scene is the one we see normally, but the movie is actually the War of the Lions version. I'll show you what I mean.
Let go! Unhand me!
No. Lady Ovelia.
This way. Be quick. And try making less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess. Forgive me. It is your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Lady Ovelia. Hold there!
Do my eyes deceive me? Is it truly him?
Lady Ovelia.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Golgollada? I do not understand.
Here we may learn more
part of the War of the Lions
pivotal
content
moments in
did
history.
make it. The movies were the more loved parts of it too, so a bit of a compromise, but hey, they're here. And honestly, the movies will show a little bit more than the cutscenes do, because the regular scenes are in-engine and largely the same as the original games.
I understand.
You want something?
Preparations?
And also, I'll be pointing out in the Let's Learn, but there are 3 areas in this, this section that you're going to be, well, you can actually access most of these in Chapter 1. But there's 3 zones to go to for getting gear early on, especially if you have Ramza at level 20 or higher. Because level 20 is when you start seeing late Chapter 2 and early Chapter 3 gear. The Mandalia Plain will be where you go for getting archer gear, squire and light armor class, and knight gear. The Nalian Plateau will also spawn mages, mostly time mages. So if you're looking for effectively priest gear on top of caster gear, you can get it from there. However, Declaw's Desert will spawn black mages. So if you have a black mage or a summoner, that's where you want to go to get their weapon. So it's actually really interesting, how you can really just break stuff early on. But you have to be up to having cleared the Lenalian Plateau before the human units start appearing out in the wild. That is the absolute earliest you can start doing that kind of thing. Again, this will be in the Let's Learn as well. Alright, so let's continue on finally.
All right, I am committed. At your command.
No, we don't need the black mage. Oh yeah, I forgot. We switched back from summoner because we got a lot of the key summons we wanted, and we want to level him up as black mage to crank his magic power up a bit.
Certainly.
Forward.
White mage should be more useful here because this has, okay, I'm thinking the wrong one. So random encounters have undead. This here, well, it's not gonna take long. Between,
Delita once mentioned that wild chocobo, perhaps we could use it.
You
no,
intend
that
to
ain't how
save
you
the
pronounce
creature?
it. No way, nuh-uh.
I'd rather line my
We've
personal
known ever
guild
since
than
10 it
feathers.
was chocobo.
Still, it may help.
So this is like the Mandalia Plains Rescue. This will change depending on what your defense. Sorry, what option you pick.
Leave it to me.
It'll be easier to do the defense mission because you'll end up killing one or more of these guys by the time we get done.
I must concentrate.
Fall! Time to work.
Hadouken.
I must act.
Easy peasy.
It seems well enough.
A lucky one, this.
And it's worth it to keep them around. You'll be doing masquerade throughout the game, but you know, you just turn them into potion materials. So you don't get access to the hunter store until chapter 3, but you can start using it. Even you can start adding to it even as early as chapter 1. Go strip Gaffgarion because he's about to leave. Fun fact, when I first saw this years ago, all the way back in the 90s, I had no idea that you could change his job and strip his gear. It made the fight so much easier when I learned that. So I was dealing with him with full gear and everything. I didn't know better at the time, so I decided to try something. Because back then I didn't have the internet. I wonder if they accounted for this. Probably why you can't change guest jobs. Talked about this last session. You can't do some cheesy stuff anymore. You know, using guests on non-standard jobs.
All right. We will triumph. Take the fight to him.
Like makes me more useful.
No turning back.
Stand aside, sir. Surrender the princess, and no more blood need be spilled.
Do you so enjoy the taste of lies? Your orders are to see the prince, and once I've watched you feed the fools her blood, I'm to believe you'd let me live.
What could we possibly gain by Lady Ovelia's death?
Your Highness!
Oh, and there was a bonus battle in the World Alliance where Delita was fighting off these guys. I think it took place after this.
Agrias? Agrias!
Agrias Oaks of the Lion's Guard, is it? Gaffgarion, you know what to do. Kill them all!
A change of plans. But a contract is a
What is the meaning of this?
Betray you? You have a viper's tongue, milady. I betray no. I'm in the Order's employ, and they are of it. My task was to see the princess safely abducted. And theirs? To see those responsible.
You mean to say the kidnapping was a ruse?
The princess is an obstacle to the throne. So long as she lives, the threat remains that someone could assert her claim above Prince Orinus's.
And once she is slain, the blame will be placed at Golgollada's feet. The stroke that fells a problem princess at once brings... Or was it his? Such a plot has more the feel of Dycedarg's thinking.
It does.
Would you not agree, Ramza?
That one has the right of it, Ramza. Come, let us earn...
Yet again, he would see sacrifices made of the weak. No. I will not allow her to be another teacher. This vile charade has gone on long and...
Again, this is one of the interesting ones. It only seems hard if you're under level. You can do a pretty decent job of protecting yourself, but at the same time.
Time to earn my keep.
Also, this is, I remember correctly, this is the only time we will ever see this screen because unless they fix the AI to do it, enemy orators will never use invitation on you. So, yeah. Yep, okay, so you can still cheese in this way. It's kind of funny, really.
If only I was stronger.
Delita!
So I do. And you?
Are you mad? What of you, Delita?
You think I would cast my lot with them? Listen well, Ramza. My objective is to rescue the princess. I would free her from the clutches of they who would use her, and see that she is granted the state.
Such grand words might well rouse, had they not come from one with nary a hair above his lip. If you would lie, boy, at least lie well. You are just another mercenary. You were paid to take the princess.
Funny thing is, he's not 100%. He's not technically wrong. He's just, he's right for the wrong reason.
Now be honest with yourself and with me.
I sell my sword to no one. Do not count me among your lot.
Spare me the lecture. You'd have me believe some bright-eyed pup caught wind of this plan and rescued the princess in the name. Who gives you your orders? Who told you of this plot?
I would sooner cross swords than word.
My turn.
It's over! Like that, eh?
Hold on, Your Highness. I'm coming.
Do not be so sure of that.
Have you any idea what you do? The path you tread leads. She is a princess true, the sister of the late king.
Of that I am well aware. But princess or no, her worth is spent.
Do you mean to mock her and the crown both?
No more than we are mocked. Have you once seen a man of royal blood stay his hand when a commoner blocked his way? The only difference is that those of royal blood are protected by lackwits like you, who swear fealty without even a thought.
He's got a point.
Even should the princess live, it would only be as a pawn in another's game. To kill her now is a mercy.
Once again, he's right for the wrong reasons.
Then it is a mercy. This world has no need for your contorted brand.
Damn it! Best cut my losses.
You're mine.
Notice what he was using. At this point, Delita is a holy knight.
Tell me, sir, are you...
I am a human being.
I have no choice.
This is what I mean by her being able to protect herself. She can, cast barrier on herself. It's the same thing as Mighty Guard.
It's now or never.
I must concentrate.
Let's get this over.
What's my next move?
This finishes in style.
Let the princess with me. She...
Delita.
Game. You've made an enemy of the Order of the Northern. The Order will send. Do you truly believe you can elude them with the princess slowing your
bring
escape?
it.
Well,
Break their backs and make them humble.
Think, Ramza, and he would not act without counsel of the Queen. Would you turn to Golgollada then? No.
And what, sir, would you propose?
I would do only that which he...
and what exactly is that?
Very well. I shall leave her with...
Delita.
It was Teach. She watched over me then, as she does now.
I don't know if it's explained in this version or not, but it's, in the original and Borderlands, it was never explained exactly what she did.
Know that you go with my
Commentary
thanks,
is,
said
Recruitment's
Delita.
commentary was, he used her body as a shield.
I hope this meeting is not our last, Ramza.
But being Final Fantasy, she probably woke up and had some kind of hidden
I
power.
owe you my thanks as well.
But
But in
more
aiding
likely,
us, you've made yourself an
the
enemy
body
of the
shield
northern
is
sky.
likely you'd think.
This is the path I've chosen. Let us consider our options.
We could make for Lionel and entreat the aid of its lord, Cardinal Delacroix. The Church of Glabados rules there. Even Duke Larg would think twice.
Cardinal Delacroix. Yes. I dare to hope. Very well.
Let us not delay.
Welcome. Or catch your eye.
Ah, these are really Bible now. Nice.
Will that be... Ah, you're here to sell. May I be of foot? You're in safe hands with me. May I help? Don't be a warm... Of course.
Will that be all? Nothing right now. Need anything to thank?
Yes, our lives are as fleet.
Is there something you require? I pray we can all be ever so slightly... I am an Akasha. It is for me to decide when and where I go.
Is it too late to go to pawn her off on Delita? Also, it's kind of funny, the princess job in this game functions almost the same as the one in Ogre. That both of them are very good using holy powers. Although the one in Tactics Ogre is more of a combat, mage knight princess, whereas this one is more of a superpowered white mage. And something to know about the special jobs is, unless otherwise noted, they have basically the same, only their action abilities are different from regular, jobs. They'll usually have the same reaction, support, and movement in most cases.
Preparations?
Is there something you require?
Something?
So castle, we're gonna be hitting Lionel Castle soon, so not much point looking there.
Let's have it. At your command.
It's time.
You've nowhere left to run. All we want is the stone.
What stone? I have no stone.
Do not play the fool with me, Mustadio. Do you forget the... It's simple. Give us the ore. Have it your way, then.
I have a message for your keeper, Ludovic. Tell him that if he lays so much as a finger on my farm...
What trouble is this?
There is no telling what they will do to him.
Just like protecting Boco, this would be easy because, again, we have a very overpowered party at this point in the game.
Never saw this coming.
And yes, this is the same Mustadio as in Orbone Monastery raid. And yes, the music, it was a meant to call back to this very fight.
My turn.
Right then.
Wait, you got Fire 3? Huh. Usually you see that later in Chapter 2.
Time to die!
Is this where I die?
It's now or never.
Come on.
Ooh, and a crit too.
Right there.
Oh, you trying to be cute on us.
My life.
I don't understand.
Are you all right?
I should be. Yeah. They're street dogs, running for the Baert Trading Company.
That's the company led by the Viscount of the same name. Ludovic Baert, yeah.
Oh, then you've heard of them. But they know that business is only a front for more lucrative pursuits. Opium smuggling, slave trading, all manner of vile things on a grand scale.
You know, I gotta point out, this is like one of the very few times in a Final Fantasy they will outright talk about stuff like that. Because drugs in general are hyper taboo in East Asia.
What did you do to draw the attention?
I'm a machinist. Do you know their history?
Machinists claim the ruins of a lost civilization lie buried beneath the streets of the clockwork city of Goug.
The same one in the Ritterana raid.
Relics from the age of Saint Ajora, when airships numerous beyond counting filled the skies, and men of iron walked city streets.
This is really one of many things said in dialogue that people really buy into the theory that 12 was a precursor to this.
But the art of crafting such things was...
But it did exist. The ground beneath Goug holds the hulks of airships. A machinist toils to restore this lost legacy.
The device you used during the battle, is that one?
What, this? This is a weapon called a pistol. It uses an explosive powder to... This one is of simple make. There were once pistols said to fire projectiles infused with magics.
This is actually foreshadowing because, yes, you can actually get elemental guns. However, it's a chapter 4 sort of thing.
So, why do these hounds of the bar...
Just now you said you were going to Lionel to see Cardinal Delacroix. The Cardinal is a hero who fought in the 50 Years' War. They believe he is the only man who can keep the realm from descending into chaos. The Cardinal will receive you, hear your plea, and the princess will be safe.
And what is it you want?
To go with you. I have my own reason for wanting to speak with him.
That being?
To save my father. He is held prisoner. Alone, I am just another machinist. The Cardinal would never see me. That's why I would join you.
You still haven't answered my question. Why is the Baert Trading Company so interested in you? Then you remain here.
No! I must...
Very well, then. You will come with us.
You mean it? Thank you, my lady. Thank you.
You stand before the princess.
There is no need. You may rise.
Yeah, I agree. The voice acting is... The only problems I have about the voice acting is they're using British pronunciation, which can really throw me off because I talked about this in the last video about how they were saying lieutenant instead of lieutenant. That, you know, it's like, damn, dude, come on.
Then it's settled.
Unfortunately,
Consider
the voice
yourself
acting,
fortunate Her
full voice
Highness
acting is
spoke
only
for
in the
you.
enhanced version. The classic version returns to just text, but it does enable you to, change Ramza's name. So yeah.
Lead the way.
Lionel Castle, Highness. Do you see it?
No,
Just
wait,
beyond
did they
those
keep this
mountains.
scene? Wait, no, I'm thinking of something else.
We still have a long journey ahead. Do you think Cardinal Delacroix will aid us?
The Cardinal is said to be a man with utmost devotion to the crown. Even amid this
Okay,
turmoil,
remember correctly,
he has
you
held the
only saw
middle
the scene
ground,
when you tried
siding
to
with neither
leave
Duke Larg nor Duke Golgollada.
Fort City, right? Okay, so they changed where it fires. Instead of you seeing it when you leave, it just automatically goes right after.
I do not think him a man to sully his honor by handing...
I pray you are right.
In the original PlayStation version, you had to leave, didn't it, with fire. And I think that was the same case in War of the Alliance. It's been so long since I played the War of the Alliance.
He also has the ear of
be
High
sure
Confessor
anymore.
Marcel. A word from the Cardinal.
Would that I were born no princess.
My lady.
My entire life has been spent behind sacred... Did you know? Before I was... When I heard I was to be the adopted daughter, it's not been such a bad life. Only... knowing that good people die for no more...
Highness, you must not blame your... The fault lies with those who would...
There was another girl at Aubonne. We laughed that we should share so strange. She was my only true friend.
You speak of Lady Alma, of House Beowulf.
So you know
What a
of her.
twist!
But tell me, Agrias,
And at this point in the story, he is going
what
by
if
his mother's
Cardinal
maiden
Delacroix
name. It's
makes
something
to
you
use
wouldn't
me
know unless you looked in
like
the
all the
Chronicle.
rest?
But yeah, so she doesn't know. Neither one of them knows the truth right now.
I do not believe he will, my lady.
Ramza! Where have you been? I didn't think to find you here.
Freaking loudmouth.
What news have you?
All is quiet. It would seem the northern sky...
A friend once showed me how to do this.
Just like that. It's simple, you see.
Like this. It's really not so hard, is it?
Well. So, you would think Ovelia would get suspicious about how he knew exactly what to do, and we know she knows, that she knew Alma.
A warm welcome to. Want to earn some gil?
So we're probably gonna leave some of these for leveling up jobs later.
Anything else I can help? Thank you.
Greetings. Thought catch your eye.
Okay, we're still only at the shuriken level.
Are you? Thank you. May I be?
Oi, oi.
Hey, okay, yeah, let's fix this here. Some of these accessories are going to become much more important later.
You require something? Our lives are as...
Yes?
What is it? I'm good with firearms, even if I do say so myself.
Is there something you
Preparations?
require? Yes?
Of course.
So this is actually something that makes Mustadio very powerful later on. Because in chapter 3 and 4 there are some areas with heavy undead. So you can do some really funny stuff with him if you like using Mustadio. Like there's a battle in chapter 4 that completely changes if you are using him or not. Because he can just keep them from respawning.
Is there something you require?
Preparations?
Yes?
Interesting. So the princess has a defense bonus.
Yes?
He's got innate safeguard. So some jobs, even in the original, had special innate abilities that were hard to tell because there wasn't anything that really made it clear. There was, I think it was often treated like as a boss, boss immunities, or boss bonuses.
You require
Yes?
something? Yes?
There we go.
Is there something you require?
I just want to put some gear on her. We'll get it back when she leaves anyway. These are
Preparations?
squishy.
Of course.
Same with him.
All right. We will triumph. At your command.
No turning back.
Our way is his. If you wish no... And when you next see Ludovic...
Pity. I thought our offer...
Take the fast units out quick.
You got me.
So this is very likely your first encounter with summoners, and summoners are a little nasty at this point in the game.
Why?
They're strong, but at the same time they take up a lot of magic points unless you specialize in getting gear and these have MP. So let's see if we can see which ones they have. Got Ramu and Ifrit. Alright. Eva and Ifrit. The American characters, they are static for the story bot enemies here. So these two summoners will always have those specific ones.
Right there. Let's get this over with.
Coming.
What a good death.
Remember, if you're doing casters, try to wait for them to actually try to start charging stuff because they take things like 20%, twice as much damage.
I thought that one.
On it.
You're mine now!
You fight well. I will make you...
Cuffley! Down with you!
Why does Ludovic pursue you and hold your father captive?
Pray understand.
Our little mockingbird is taken wing, Gaffgarion, and it leaves me wroth. But of Lady Agrias and the others we have no need. Silence them where they are found.
And Ramza?
The fool. He's soiled. I thought this a chance to let him learn the harsh truths of the world.
Too much of his father's penchant for justice, that one.
Is that how it's pronounced? I've always heard it as Tim
Father
chant.
coddled the boy too much. If he stands aside, more the better. Should he?
And you his brother. The blood curdles. If the Cardinal moves to defend the Mockingbird, what then?
So this is kind of early indication of what an asshole Dycedarg actually is.
Cúchulainn himself could not reach them in umbrage of the Church's wing.
Worry not. That potentiality has been addressed.
Ever 3 steps ahead. You are a frightening man, Dycedarg Beowulf.
Truly. Would it not be prudent, then, to better guard your tongue?
Come now, my lord. I am your ever-faithful man. And not near so stubborn as a particular knight devout, if I might be so bold.
Yeah, and he's talking about Zabag.
Be bold. But let there be no more missteps.
On the matter of missteps, what buffoon did you We were beset in daughter as we gave chase. Not quite how we discussed, I'm sure you'd agree. I will guess your kidnappers were wooed away by better coin.
The men I sent were found dead in the woods near the monastery. Someone has indeed caught wind of our plan and seems intent on disrupting it. No matter. As long as Ovelia remains with Lady Agrias, we will have chance enough to seal back our prize.
He caught wind is Mercury just was the leader.
I pray you're right.
The people
For
under
both
him
our
were not
sakes.
the ones that Dycedarg hired. So the plot thickens.
Who are you, and what errand brings you to Lionel?
I am Agrias Oaks of the Lion's Guard. My companions and I have journeyed from Orbon Monastery seeking sanctuary. By the grace of Saint Ajora, I bid you open your gate.
The graces of Saint Ajora are in the keeping of His Eminence here. All who seek those graces are given like treatment. The gates of Lionel stand open to them. Raise the gate!
If I remember correctly, in the original translation, Agrias was get it right sooner or later. Agrias was more forceful and say, "In the name of God, open it up."
I see, Lady Agrias. In such I shall dispatch a courier to Malond at once. We will expose Duke...
Your Eminence, think you the High Confessor will...
Fear not, dear lady. Princess Ovelia can scarce feel at ease. You may enjoy the comforts of the castle, wanting though they...
You are most gracious.
So long as Saint Ajora is our guide, we have naught to fear. As for you, my young machinist, yours is not the first account to reach. In the Father's name, I shall dispatch a company of my finest.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
And also, the scene I was thinking of is one that only shows up much later, but it was added in War of the Lions, and there's no telling if they decide to keep it here or not.
Conditioned upon this.
That is...
Come, come.
What a twist!
A crystal.
You are familiar with the legend of the...
Indeed. In my youth, I often heard a fanciful...
Lady Agrias, surely you do not aver that the Church would mislead its flock?
No. No, of course not, Your Eminence.
Long ago, before the mountains had ceased their wandering and struck their roots into the earth, the demonic Lucavi held dominion, seeking to end the chaos they wrought. 12 were these warriors of light who emerged to challenge the Lucavi. In a long and bitter struggle, the 12 each bore an Urusite crystal emblazoned, and so, in time, the warriors of light became known as the Zodiac Braves.
Hence the Zodiac Brave story, subtitled on the opening cinematic. And this was also reused in 14, both for the raids and the Realm Reborn relics.
Thereafter, whenever the Lucavi have again threatened the world of men,
You have clearly been
Elder Simon personally taught. He also said that Saint Ajora, son of the God of Light, together they saved the people of Ivalice.
We call the crystals of the that which you see before you.
Or a sight.
Or that it held the power to keep the forces of darkness at bay. The power of the God of Light. I confess, I feel some power deep within, but my eye...
Mustadio, are you well? The color has left your face.
You have seen a stone like this one beneath Goug, have you not?
Machines whose fires have long since guttered out lie strewn in the tunnels beneath the city. But pass such a stone near them, and you can hear them stir.
This is foreshadowing for I don't remember what chapter he was in. I think he was chapter 4. Yeah, the Worker 7 quest, which also leads to the Cloud Recruitment quest.
Then that is what Ludovic...
I do not know what power these
is
Zodiac stones
foreshadowing
hold.
for later content in the game.
I know only that Ludovic hopes to find some way to... My father would not give them the stone.
Yours is a pure and righteous heart. Be at ease now, Mustadio Bonanza. The Church, our forces will strike at the villains, during which time I bid you
I will go with you to Goug.
Thank you, Ramza.
I too am grateful. We would never have succeeded in reaching His Eminence.
I can only wish you well.
Your words are all the aid I could ever ask, Your Highness. I swear.
Welcome, of course. Will that be all? Come back soon.
Welcome, or catch your eye. Would that be all right?
Go back to the trading city. Wait, no, oh, yeah, we need to go to Merchant City. I want to see if...
Greetings, after all in particular.
Ah, there we go, bombs, yes.
Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Are you happy? Will that become...
Bombs effectively act as, level 2 magic of that element. They allow ninja units to do some funny stuff from range against elemental weak enemies. Let's save. Wait, that's right, it's in here. You'll notice a different save on the second slide is because while setting up a side to go back and fix it, that's a better save for our eventual try-hard run and let's learn. It was bothering me, okay? I decided to fix it while I was getting ready for other things. Alright, so I am not pronouncing that for squad, okay? Like, I will not bother trying to, like, that's not a real word. It's like all the damn names in Tyrol. That is not a real word. Anyway, this is one that you want to actually pay attention to what spawns, because this is the absolute earliest you can see a pig enemy. You want to recruit a pig. You have to get it here, otherwise you have to wait until chapter 4 or so. And thanks to the changes in Ivalice Chronicles, we can actually see whether or not it's here. Okay, so story battle, we can't see it. But we can just reload.
Hey, Savage. I am committed. Thought you'd never ask.
Very well.
To battle.
Alright, let's see what we get. We got the Marlborough instead. Marlborough, at this point, starts spawning inside
just when I thought
Araguay
solid
woods
footing
and maybe
scarce
Swiggy
enough and rain to
right.
rub us of.
Yeah, definitely going to keep reloading this one until we see what we're looking for. We want to get the pig enemy because those guys give you access to perfumes. And, the one you want, and also the ribbon. So yeah, we want to take the time out to get that son of a bitch now.
At your command.
Yeah, trust me. Even if you're playing it casually, you want that access to that stuff when you get to chapter 3. Because chapter 3 is when they start doing the really nasty combos of stats effects and harder hitting enemies, so you want to mitigate it a little bit.
Forward.
See what we got. Marlborough again, okay. I wonder, did they fix this? I don't think they did. I think we're just getting really bad RNG. I had to move off and then see what resets the seed. Because the enemy here is always random. The spot of the Marlborough is random. Everything else is going to be mostly undead.
Hey, Savage. I am committed. At your command.
Certainly.
Considering everything else so far seems to be
No
pretty
turning
steady
back.
on Borderlands in Original 97. There we go, good. We didn't have to, we just had to reset the seed somehow. So keep the pig alive, do
just
not
when I
kill
thought
him.
this fen could grow no fouler.
Solid footing scarce enough.
And remember, the trick of undead is you can use you can use white magic to damage them or insta kill them. And you can use fire for extra damage and some more. Yeah, the poison area.
Come on.
We got a monk, so we can just cleanse it.
What do?
Yeah, oh, interesting that we got this when we didn't get it in the sword battle back at Siege Wield. Okay, good. I didn't want to have to restart this battle because I forgot to put it on there or something.
It's now or never.
I must concentrate. Stay sharp.
Speed her up so
I
we
will
can get over
return
quicker.
favor.
Gonna spend a turn
Right
there,
then.
but not a big deal. Crap. Gotta do something
Getting
about
stronger.
that. If he kills him, we just reset the battle. Or you can just take his gun away.
Come on.
Hold nothing back.
Unless he critted or something. Use our next turn to cure him. Okay, it will be before his turn. Good.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
There we go, full health. Keep Ramza near him so we can just keep him perma-healed. There we go. No need. So it's absolutely critical you reload to get this guy.
Mustadio, are you hurt?
No worse for the wear. The channel shore lies just be.
We'll probably do off-screen farming of the pigs. Wow, they actually changed the thing to oink. Nice. Oh, we are not getting rid of you yet.
Yes?
We're turning you into bacon.
Of course.
There we go, stay around. Oh.
The truth may have many facets.
I kind of like the stay around thing. It's really nice. Let's see who's doing what at the current arc of the game.
Oh, leaving, are we?
Something else? Oh.
By all means.
What is it?
Gotta get used to this.
A deeper understanding may lead to fresh discoveries.
So you can actually look at the previous chapter info. See? Pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, there it is.
By all means.
Bart's curs are nowhere to... There's no sign of a battle with Lionel's griffins. I'm going to see what I can find out.
Where will I find you?
The Lowtown is just down this road. We're not like to draw much attention there.
All right. Be careful.
Don't worry.
So this is one of the absolute original get good checks in the game, because this was the people point at rival veins, which is not a wrong pointing, but this was more notorious because there's absolutely no indication of an incoming ambush. And this is where you learn the value of not saving on your main slot. This happened to me all the way back in my very first run. All the way back as a kid, because I did not see it coming, and then when I did, it was so much better.
Welcome. Mike, it's just rumor, Mike. Anything else? Want to earn some gil? Need any thanks?
Greetings. I'm after aught in particular. Are you... Thank you for... May I be? Don't be a...
So this is one of the biggest changes I appreciate in this game, because it stops, people getting shut down on. It stops them from being soft locked. Because Goug was the original point where you could get soft locked because of the ambush and being under leveled or under geared. And there are a few other areas in the game that can soft lock you like that. Balias Tor was your first encounter with summoners, and you see more here. And summoners here can be very scary if you are under, if you have low hit points. Hence, the soft lock.
You never asked.
Very well.
As well as the archers in favorable positions. Yeah.
Where are you, Mustadio? Could he have been captured?
A friend of
Who's there?
Bring him out.
Have they hurt you?
Not a step further. I prefer...
You must be Ludovic.
You're either brazen... Come now, Mustadio. So, is that how you want? You there! Out with...
Father! I'm fine, son.
Show him inside. You know full well who you're dealing with.
The chimney behind Ramza.
This must be it. Let them go!
Give me the stone.
Release them first.
It seems you do not grasp how this works. Let me make it nice and simple for you. Throw me the stone, then they go free. A true Zodiac stone. This should bring a smile to the Cardinal's face. You've been most helpful. Most helpful. But given what you know, take care of them.
What a twist.
The Cardinal. He was...
But yeah, this is why this battle can be challenging for very new players. Because, yeah, 2 summoners who are going to be packing strong summons at this point in the game. Not to mention 2 archers that get to favorable locations very fast.
What's my next move? You're finished!
Everything lost. I must concentrate. I have you now!
Have at you!
Nice achievement.
It's now or never.
But, normally, in a party isn't hyper powered, you would want to consider a summoner or golem because they're all physical attackers. Once you get rid of the summoners,
Was eyes a weak?
Leave it to me.
Got fooled by that. See, look, I got fooled. It happens.
Come on.
Fall!
My father.
Are you all right?
My wounds will heal. Ludovic will use it to wake the machines. In time, he may even learn to harness us. I never thought the man we'd turn to for help would... What do you mean?
I said paranoid.
I thought something of the sort might happen.
And that's the one I gave Ludovic.
The same. By now they've probably realized. We can knock out simple replicas like that with our eyes.
Wait. 'Tis well and good that we have the true stone. But
Danger?
The Cardinal was working with Ludovic. With his scheme laid bare, he will scruple not at the means to obtain his prize. In all likelihood, he will now try to ransom...
That's ridiculous. He would only...
Why do you think he wants the Orosite in the first place? The people tire of war. They tire of these endless struggles for power. I suspect the Cardinal means to use the legend of the Zodiac Braves to bring it to them. To create new heroes who would enthrall the masses and be his to command. For that, the common folk look upon the Cardinal as a guiding hand. But it seems he looks upon them as naught but fodder for his ambition.
It's as Ramza says. We cannot give the stone to the Cardinal.
Then we must rescue the princess.
And we will. But the road will never be able to approach from the fort. We set sail.
All right.
Right. Let's get
you need
going.
him in the party later to access Worker 8, Worker 8, and then Cloud. This should be one of the scenes that unlocks the movie.
If the rumors are true,
Ward Alliance.
Delita?
Also, why was he there?
We have ears in many places.
Our?
I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Igros. Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens. Or those of sacred stones.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
Spies, snitches around here.
You think to save a princess from a burning tower. In truth, there is only one person who can truly save her.
What do you mean, Delita?
It's simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always... You cannot save the princess, however hard you might try.
It's actually a recurring thing in this game that Ramza is always just too late.
You do well to remember that.
Wait, Delita. What is your end in all of this?
The Dukes Larg and Goltana, your brothers, and all the rest. They are all of them swept up in a mighty current. I simply swim against it. We'll meet again.
Delita!
You would use the princess as bait to...
You've some gall to speak. It was you who let them escape.
That I don't deny.
Still your tongue, Lud. We will hand Princess Ovelia over to Count Dycedarg as promised. That much, sir. But it is no concern of mine, if those who know that be that as it may. The Baelv boy... If we use the princess to lure them out, we get 2 birds and 1 stone.
I won't deny the truth of it. But such
hardly words I would expect from Goffard Gaffgarion, the Black Bull. Your reputation would not cast you so craven.
I am cautious, your holiness. A soldier does not live to become old and grey, charging onto the field of battle unawares.
Very well. Point. I will see that every possible precaution is taken.
I'll assume responsibility for the rest. You do well not to rely on that bungler anymore.
How dare you!
I shall leave the matter to you, Gaffgarion.
Your Eminence, you jape, surely.
Go in the light of the gods.
I fear their light is lost on this old sinner.
Your Eminence, you cannot mean to trust this to a man like that!
I trust things to those who can be trusted.
Your Eminence?
Just straight up shanks him.
Good day to you. Of course. Anything else, sir? You're interested, then? Will that be all? Thank you, and...
Looking for aught after aught in particular?
Okay, so at this point you finally get samurai swords available. And if you somehow have a bard, yeah, bard weapon. Ooh, damn. We got that when we were doing the easing. That one gives you +2, and it's so nice having that early on. In exchange for just a little bit, yeah. But we got the white robes, which is chapter 3 gear.
May I help with auto? Oh, you're here to say you happy. A pleasure to... May I...
All right, we will triumph. At your command.
Very well.
To battle. Where have you got off to, Gosling? There you are. Come along quietly now.
Ramza.
Lady Agrias is beset! To arms!
Come on. Bombs are unaffected, so sometimes if the weather is raining, you get extra damage to lightning.
Come on. I must see it then.
The Cardinal betrayed us. Was betraying us all along. We escaped the castle, but I was returning to save her, and here you find me.
Yeah,
that we should thus reunite could only be divine providence. We must hurry, Ramza. They mean to execute Her Highness.
First these, then the princess.
Take this! For my lady.
You know, it's okay. We have better gear for her available.
Efforts are rewarded.
It cannot be.
My turn.
I mean to show you real flame.
I have you now!
As this then got me to contend with.
What's my next move?
You anything that's gonna help?
I can't go on!
Lady Agrias, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we cannot afford to tarry. They're taking the princess to the Golgollada gallows.
Of course.
My sword is yours.
Greetings, by all means.
Another katana unlocks. This is actually a pretty useful item to get early on for jobs like samurai, because they use both physical and magical. So we're gonna pick up a bunch of these.
Are you happy? Thank you for your...
Also, your earliest access to magical attack items, for accessories.
Will that be done?
Right.
And we just give her back her old gear. Sadly, she does not scale off of Ramza's level. Later, remember correctly, actually, only Chapter 4 units will scale off Ramza's level when they join, which is unusual to say the least. So, Agrias will always be up here at the low tens. And it's part of why I'm against, people talk about, you always use Orlando, always use Agrias. No. It's because their scaling is inconsistent, to put it one way. By the time you usually get them, your generics are going to be much better performing. And you have to go back and spend all this time re-leveling, and yeah, you can drag a game out. Note you can now change her off of Holy Knight, but why would you? The entire point of the special jobs is that, if you want to use them as a generic, use the generic instead. By this point in the game, you have a much better developed. And it says unique to her, but it's not really, as we've seen. White Knight exists, as does Delita's version of Holy Knight. Same thing as hers. And I really appreciate that it tells you what you need now, instead of looking up old guides or guessing. Like, unless somebody told you back in '97, and before War of the Lions, and even before now, nobody knew that, without testing, that samurai stuff scales off magic and not physical. She does have some use in the story for a little bit longer, though. Also, note when she is a guest, she has access to white magic, resing, and curing, but she does not have access to it now. got no use for these extra birds right now. You want him to keep reproducing, though.
Yes?
Anyway, we're in the best gear we've got. So it's not a bad idea to go and farm knights at Mandalia ahead of time because you want her alive for this next fight. Not this one here. We're not fighting this. Oh, let's make sure we save. It's been a while.
Let's have it. We will triumph. At your command.
As you wish.
To battle!
Got any words to leave behind, Highness? None, then.
Is that?
The enemy! We are come for the princess. Stand down, or take her place on the gallows.
And the trap is sprung.
Trap?
Ramza.
And this may actually be your first encounter with time mages. Because time mages can be as annoying as summoners.
What have you done with Lady Ovelia?
I've done naught with her.
Gem.
Might we spare ourselves these tiresome fates? The one who stole it travels with you, does he not? I would have it surrendered.
You do see some extra dialogue you put Mustadio in.
If you want it, come and get it.
So, the boy now thinks himself a man. Very well. Let us finish this like men. It is not too late to change your mind, Ramza. Return with me to Agrias. Your brother Dycedarg would fain forgive what's done. He said as much himself. What is it that stops you? Chivalry? A tired relic. However you may pretend, you are a noble. It's in your very veins.
And this is why
a noble rules over and
Agrias
uses
fight
the
in
small
Orbo
folk as
Monastery,
he sees fit.
this music was picked because if you put her here in a story battle here, you get special dialogue.
Lesser men can only dream of having your lot in life.
No. The foolishness is believing that our blood dictates our destiny. I refuse to exploit others, even should it mean defying my brother. I will...
Foul? You would paint your brother for generations. House Beowulf has possessed great... As its lord, your brother simply upholds the duties of... What you call foul, I call necessary.
My brother and Duke Larg seek to ignite war to further their own ends. Yet who is it that would be made to suffer? It is the veterans, who are cast aside when their swords are no longer needed. It is the common folk, who are bled dry by taxes and levies. After 50 long years of conflict, the kingdom was finally beginning to know peace again. But now a privileged few would shatter that peace for personal gain. If so...
A man does not eat an omelette without breaking eggs! It matters not whether he is born into abundance or no. Progress exacts a price, and that price is paid in blood. Such is the ink in which history's pages are writ. Look around you, boy! Ivalice rots from within. Your brother would carve out the root of its decay, even if it means his hands must be soiled. Taste this!
For the sake of progress, you would see Lady Ovelia sacrificed. I will not abide it. I will not stand by and watch her made another teacher.
Forget Zeirchile. That was not within your control. But many things are to an heir of... It is your...
As it was my fate to let Teacher die. No. Fate had no hand. I've lied to myself all this time. I will not forget. My turn.
We will triumph.
Ah, so he still does have a blood sword. So, this is actually something you can... This is a rare item you can steal from him here. But I don't think they gave him that immunity, the innate maintenance. Jesus Christ, he really leveled up, huh? Yet he didn't max it out. Go figure.
What do you mean to do with Lady Ovelia?
I will return her to Gallion as per my contract.
Dukes Larg and Goltanna are cut from the same cloth, just as Dycedarg and Larg now use you. Are you not ashamed to be no more than a piece in their game?
Pride? Honor? Such...
Come then. Power thrumming in skies above.
Ah, finally we got
as
a spell quote.
refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt!
Ooh, damn, we hit him silence too. Nice. I'm not sure that fires up on Holy Knight abilities or not. Or else the special knight abilities.
Do I look some?
That doesn't matter.
Like that, eh?
Here we go.
You're finished!
What a place to die.
I must concentrate.
That's strange. We should have gotten dialogue triggering. Maybe it's wait until it lasts for one or his next turn.
Damn you!
Here I go.
Okay. He's summoned.
You lackwit!
There we go.
You refuse to listen to me, Ramza. What is the life of one girl when weighed against the greater good?
I see no good in using people. I will not stand by any longer as I will not let you harm the princess.
Then you seal your fate. Curse me for a fool. I'd not thought as much as it chafes. I'd
Oh,
best
we
retreat
didn't
for
see
now.
it after all. So you deploy her. Normally, you would see certain dialogue
The castle!
from him.
We must make haste!
Admitting he's a Baal, and then her confronting him.
Please
about
be
it.
safe.
I guess they didn't fix all of that because we saw the full dialogue with Argaf last chapter. There is actual special dialogue there that can only be seen if she's in the active party.
Do you think to starve yourself? Now stop being stubborn.
You were in league with the Cardinal all along, weren't you? What do you mean to do with me?
To put you where you truly ought to be.
So you would manipulate me as well?
You will.
What do you mean?
I mean...
So, this is Lady Ovelia. Do we find you in good? If you would be but a trifle more tame, there would be no reason to keep you.
These seem lavish enough quarters for a false princess.
The girl does not yet know Lord Folmarv.
Truly?
Dun dun dun.
Tell me of what it is you speak.
Very well. You are not Ovelia at Kasha.
What?
The true princess died years ago.
That's absurd.
It is neither absurd nor untrue. You are not Ovelia.
Also, this is an interesting twist. Also, Luck at 9, Tactics did it first.
You are a straw doll placed in an empty crib by the council, which bears no love. They saw the queen as an obstacle. Their method was exacting. They placed you in the royal family after assassinating the queen's 2 eldest sons. The deception was complete, and your ascent all but sealed, but against all odds. Whether he is in truth of Ondoria's seed is highly suspect, of course. Like as not, Duke Larg found some other sire to ensure his sister's place as mother to the king.
And remember, this was written before the third Game of Thrones novel, so it's kind of hard to tell whether or not they may have been somehow inspired, because it wasn't a huge deal back in the 90s, but then it mostly exploded in the 2000s before the series.
Regardless,
But, it makes you think.
all of the...
You speak false.
Believe what you like, child. It is of little consequence. You may be born a butcher's daughter for all it concerns us. We hold a trump card in our hands. The stock from which it was cut matters not.
What is it you wish of me, then? What would you have me do?
Naught at all, sweet child.
I am a daughter of House Akasha. I'll take no orders from you.
Indeed. You are Her Royal Highness Princess Ovelia at Kasha. 'Tis more than our birth that determines our roles. And you have always been princess. She who should rightly rule this chaos-racked kingdom. We only wish to help you claim the throne.
Who
And
are
you can see this
you?
is an inversion of Kashua's story, where Kashua was always the real princess and the rightful heir.
We are no friends of Duke Larg. Think of us simply as...
Lord Folmarv, let us leave when she comes to see the reality of her situation.
Indeed. Come, Delita.
What would you
Oh,
wish
and
to
look at that, his name changed back. So I think they did keep the dialogue in. We just did so much damage before we could actually do anything with it. It could only show the forced one, or they may have removed it. But it was all the way back in the original game, so that's strange that we did not get to see with Agrias in the party. Huh. They reworked her background because none of this was in the original. Not even Ward Alliance, I think. So, yeah, this is totally new. Hey. Wow. They made her do a Bridget. All of them.
Very well.
Right, yeah. There, get it off the screen.
Welcome, by all means. May I?
Baert actually goes all the way back to Agrias. Oh! Oh, okay, so you can't do that trick anymore. Okay, so in the original as well as Ward Alliance, you can actually bypass Lionel Castle. Sorry. Your path only had to land on the castle, but you can actually bypass it, ignore it by going somewhere else, and you can actually go all the way back to Agrias and get, whatever was new for knights or heavy armor. And nice, they tell you how many battles are in a spot. So let's see how this works. Ah, okay, that's okay. So you can still bypass it, but you just have to go all the way out. That's pretty cool. Oh! Wait, what? Ah, so you're locked in. Alright, you're locked in. Interesting. Ah, yep. You're locked into, okay, so you can't bypass that. You can't cheese it anymore. That, honestly, I can understand it. That was technically an exploit. That you could go all the way back to the northern edge of Lionel, but you can't do that now. That makes sense. It's an old thing they fixed. And I really like this graphic here, the whole consecutive battles. This is cool, I like this. And this is a setup they reused from Ogre Reborn. Because the Stronghold missions and sequential battles there, exact same thing. But there you cannot return to the world map. So I like this. This is good. And it tells people who are first time using tactics ever, some shit's about to go down. Wow, you just have the animation just like Ogre.
All right, we will triumph. Take the fight to him.
Certainly.
No turning back.
This is a classic soft lock scenario. Mostly because you have a 1v1
I'd
fight.
rather it remained shut.
And at this point, he may
you
be
made your way to the castle well
if you
enough,
are
but you
underleveled.
overlooked the... You still have much...
know, it's not the guys on the outside that's the problem. It's Gaffgarion because 1v1 your Ramza might be unleveled if you are rushing the story. And this is actually where if you stole the blood sword from him last encounter,
experience always tells. You may have the noble blood, but I've been making wives into widows since long before you were born. In battle, I am your better.
Okay, like that. Say what you will about him. That's a pretty badass line. Like, I gotta remember that one.
Come, Ramza. It's you and me now. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it's come to this.
You know, and it's like a very clever variant of the "fight me if you wish." Remember, I'm old for a reason. It's also similar to the phrase "Beware the old in a profession where the good die young." Wait, I actually don't remember. Let me go check that one again. I have it here somewhere. Yeah, okay. The phrase is "Beware an old man in the field where men die young." Yeah, that's it.
Take this!
Oh, okay, so we're just doing that then. Oh, hell no. So knights are going to be much more annoying at this point. But I think we got a spare one anyway. But you know, at this point, knights are going to be much more active in using their breaking, equipment. And if you're cheesing like me, yeah, you go get real protective of your gear. At least if you can replace it freely.
It's over. Come then.
Come on. You should have just took a hit like a man.
Down with you. Well, well. Then I should fall. Well fall, Ramza. Well fall.
Goodbye.
Strange, in any respect to them.
I must concentrate. This ought to do it.
There's also something to know about later. There's another battle with witches and such. Oh, so you missed that one, but whatever, right? So, wanna join? Hey,
It's now or never.
We must reach the princess before we...
Reinforcements coming. I want to save on a different slot because I want to see how that I want to see how it resets you to the start. Ah, okay, so it will put you back at the start. That's interesting to know. It makes sense. Does it keep our destroyed gear though?
What is it?
It resets it. Okay, I can see some really cheesy things going on there. Like if you get screwed over like we did with that knight, you just reset the battle. Either go down or go all the way back out, get, safeguard or whatever. So it will completely reset you to where you were before going in. That's, honestly, it's good. I can't find any fault with that, you know? Spare. I am not impressed, knights. I can do that too. Okay, flare is 1,000 right now. Alright.
All right. We will triumph. At your command.
Certainly.
No turning back.
Chances are pretty good this boss will still have its weakness that I hinted at last session.
I see Gaffgarion's sword was no match. Beowulf blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem.
Douche.
But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel.
Where is Lady Ovelia?
You mean to free her? What then? That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking by taking the princess into my care. What would you have of me now?
Answer me. Where is Lady Ovelia?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our...
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
For a change, it actually isn't a lie.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne. Even so, she will need a steady hand. She saw this. Why not you? We care no less for this world's fate than you.
I have no wish to change the world, but nor can I stand by while our people suffer. And do you truly believe you can change it?
nescient humility from one possessed. That stone you hold could twist the very weave of nature. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy.
God, the animated portion, it feels even worse than it did in the original. Like, not worse as in bad, but more like really selling the whole unnatural bit. And yes, this is the same one that was in 12 and in the Belgian raids. I am not able to pronounce it. All I know is it's an Irish name, and I can't speak Irish for shit. It's easier to call him Cúchulainn, which was the original translation back in the PlayStation. So he is, even though we're overpowered, he is actually going to be a little bit of a challenge because he can do that. Starts off with knocking around with status effects most of the time.
This is Orisite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Of good and evil still you would fain speak. Beneath concern such empty notions fall. Although no more utter upon the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling streams.
The power of the Lucavi? What have you done with the Cardinal?
What nonsense this! I am the man himself! Or rather, he who once was Delita. The Orisite, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
God damn! That is so metal!
I must concentrate. Are you all right?
No, we can't cleanse it right now.
It's now or never.
Okay, so Doom will not be cleansed. You have re-raised stuff, so yeah, cheated.
Got me to contend with.
So all Lucavi have a massive weakness against Lich. That's the way it scales off max hit points. Yep, look at that. Still does a lot of damage. It's just called 250. Slightly more than Bahamut. And for a little less cost. Look at that, see? Bahamut does a truckload. So they kept that funny weakness in.
Stand firm.
I shall give my all.
On guard. Power of the impure.
That's all you got?
Lucavi. If memory serves, the word is ancient Ivalician for transcendent one. But can it be possible?
A god I am. No simpler terms there are.
No divinity would assume a form so foul. You are no being of immaculate light.
The Heavenly Father, maker of our world, have you believed in being so divine? I fear to say that such do not exist. Though utter this a Cardinal or not.
Then you have deceived the people.
I freely do, without reserve or shame. Though for the Church I cannot claim to speak. The truth to me this power revealed. Mere fantasy, the Father. Words in ink and air.
You call yourself a god, but I see only an abomination. Your power is that of demons.
Divine this power the legends would attest. Yet such distinctions matter not to me, for I no longer walk the mortal plane.
That a hero of the 50 Years' War should abandon his faith and become a monster. Feel you no shame?
Nay, for faith in fiction is as faith in naught. The joyous day, the power roused within, to me was shown divinity's true form. My fervent most desire was then fulfilled by the one God to whom I bend the knee. This self-same God Abjurer surely sought, yet with their selfish ends to satisfy, the truth did his disciples warp and twist. A cruel and ugly truth that I embraced.
Are there more of you? Other Luca?
What need have you to know? Who here will die? A maggot crushed and broken underfoot.
God, he is so metal!
Down with you!
Defeat!
I must grow strong.
I wanted to show that huge damage pop. But we got him now. He's honestly the weakest in the
Undying. Here should die.
It's interesting he says Undying with a capitalization because that was the name of the final boss in 12. Also, they fixed the, there was a glitch in the original game here. It existed all the way back in the original PlayStation release. Here, if you kill him, his death scream is that of a human unit. all other Lucavi have a monster roar. Here, they fixed it. So, he no longer has that weird human death scream.
The death come here, High Sheriff could descend. Oh, would that these eyes could witness death.
All right, so everything about that fight, love it, love it, love the dialogue being retranslated. The filter made that thing so much more crazy. It really sold the idea. Partly because even in War Alliance it wasn't voiced that section.
My advisors tell me you are the one
So
who
there was actually
rescued
no
Princess Ovelia.
indication before now that they were not speaking in normal tones.
I am Delita Hyrule.
Great,
Black Ram
everything about that I
Lieutenant in the
love.
service of His Excellency
Usually
dispatched
Cúchulainn
me
was
to
just
rescue the
a
princess.
speed bump on the way
and
to...
so I did.
Well, hell, he wasn't even a speed
Disguised
bump.
as one of your
He was
own.
just a
A
quick
sheep
stop
in
on the way
lion's clothing.
to Chapter 3.
Now I have returned.
But here, I actually felt like I wanted to hear all that.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his black rams felled in battle again.
Indeed. That 'tis only by virtue of my mission that I was...
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
It was to stain Duke Goltana's name by making it appear that way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's
Also, one of the very
seat.
few times you see a custom sprite, not sprite, but a custom portrait for a squire.
Who gave you the order?
No. A close advisor of Duke Goltana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness. None among us would fain betray our duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by...
I would hear it.
Who was it?
Well...
Name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavain.
What? How dare you?
Who put you to it?
Stop this mama's farce. I've naught to do with it.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chan.
It was not I.
Yeah, he just gets his
I
sword
know
out
naught
like
of
he's
it.
ready to throw down.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, your grace, but now is not the time. Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and your grace must strike before they...
I don't think it was ever established whether or not Glavain actually was involved or he was just framed. I know it.
Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia,
originally
Duke
he
Goltana,
was
the Black
guilty
Lion,
in War
banished
Alliance
Queen
area
Luveria to
ambiguous.
Bessulat for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Ovelia queen. But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Bessulat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Goltana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ovelia's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
and achievement. So while setting up that save for our
this
for
past
future,
evenfall, the count stood
tryhard
at 200,000. 400
let's
if both sides be counted.
Apparently, if you saw that in the upper right how we had the little mini thing, right? Those reset each game, so every new game you'll see all those again. That's actually kind of cool.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us.
Okay, I got. Who's this voice? Now they gave new VAs for Ivalice Chronicles. Hold on, we'll continue this in a second. Oh, that's why it's so. Oh, that's just funny as hell joke right here. They intentionally have him speak like Sephiroth in the remake trilogy. When if you look at his sprite, he is Tactic Sephiroth.
The markets are there, and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like
It looks
difficulties.
like his big role was Blade in Elden Ring. Did not play that game.
It rained unceasingly in Gallows this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
He honestly sounded like Gideon Emery. You know, the voice of Balthier.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the...
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find our... Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? Has not the time come to chart a course?
Your fears are well-founded, though it pains me to do so. We shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to...
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we.
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peace.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, your grace. No more than can we. Would you thank them now with higher taxes? And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed it. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no...
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His grace speaks true. Sir, they call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando.
But is victory so near? I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet.
That's not how you pronounce that.
This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris. This council can ill afford.
I will not sit here and tolerate...
Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who can... I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
Delita once told me he was If this current rushed towards war, and the world with it, what hope did I have? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
Notice Orbone is no longer visible. In Chapter 2 and 3 and 4, you lose access to it because there are story battles at the location later. Ah, cool. Deep Poacher's Inns.
Good day to you. It's just rumor, mind you.
No, it talks about crushed to death. It's something that's not reflected mechanically because they didn't use custom sprites, but this is recurring with Lucavi. And the funny thing is, look at that. Assassination, otherworldly feat. Well, technically speaking.
Will that be all? Thanks.
Greetings, by all means.
Ah, finally. Okay. So, basically, with my ninja build, I use martial arts and unarmed until we hit Chapter 3, when the ninja weapons start becoming available and they start outscaling it too. Oh, yes! Oh yeah, we gotta get that for our mage.
Are you anything? May I help with aught else? Good choice. May I become...
Gotta fix this skill, hold on.
Oi, oi.
You know, if you have Brawler equipped, it's gonna say something else instead of what actually is gonna be better.
Looking for aught in particular? Good choice.
You know what I mean? Flails are garbage. I've always hated flails. Flails and axes are too inconsistent.
This is your grand to find. This is your another's. Will that be all? Come back.
Alright, so in the previous two versions, you have to have Secret Hunt or Poach equipped on a unit in order to actually access this. See, they retain that. And this is only at the trade cities.
Oh, a customer. Mayhap you're not aware, but we deal in not only that, but we make
this is all
wares
new.
of them for sale.
This was not in the original games.
Normally, you need to poach. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous.
Yeah, this is all new.
It all begins
You didn't get
with a
freebies
carcass,
like this.
you see. To get one, you'll need somebody who knows how to poach, like a thief, for example. Then, have that person. Once you've got yourself a carcass, bring it here, and I'll work the going rate for Phoenix down, for example. But bring me a chocobo carcass, and of course, the wares I can produce depend on the cut. So, go on. Anything I can help you with today? What do you need? Need something else? Oh, aye. Is there all else?
No, they reworked this. It's sort of. Okay, in the original it was just poach and they automatically did this. Now it's an extra step.
You can trust me. This is what I'll need, and my price. This is for you.
An achievement.
I trust it passes my... This is what I'll need. This is what? This is yours? Oh, I have to say. Need something else? Oh, aye.
It tells you what you get from it, so.
This is my offer. Nice doing. Need something else? What do you need? Is there... Let's see. This is my offer. Happy with the price?
You don't really need... So those cloths are for our dancer weapons, and we don't I don't normally get dancer. Like, it's never fit into any of my preferred party comps. Yeah, we'll hold on to this for now. So.
Is that all? What do you need? This is what I'll need. This is...
The only dancer can equip it. And you know, honestly, I'm kind of surprised they, considering the icons, why didn't they just reuse the one from 14? Like, look, you can see the barb one's almost reused. And someone similar to the white mage icon.
Is there all else? Any cock?
So the potion scene is crazy because you can get in-game equipment as soon as you hit, chapter 3. And we are going to do some, we spend time cleaning out off-screen monsters. We need to get those wild boars spawn with the really good high-end stuff. Let's see, that's Trade City.
Welcome.
Yep. Wait, one in that tab.
Greetings. After all in particular.
This is what I was talking about. You look, creeping ancient swords start showing up around now.
May I be of further assistance?
And if we were able to bypass Lionel Castle, like in the original games, we could have gone all the way back and gotten the for heavy armor units, we could have gotten a close helmet.
Don't be looking for by all means. Oh, that don't be.
My father is Goug's leading machinist.
No one can resist the inexorable flow of time.
And her
Nothing
stuff
lasts
updates.
forever.
In what do I believe? For what do I fight?
And that's a recurring theme in this chapter that he's decided what to fight for.
What I shall do my utmost to fulfill.
Alright, so let's get rid of the dragons because we don't really. Well, we'll just poach them out. We don't need them anymore at this point. They're just there for early poaching. And this is the same one from the Windflat hut that follow him. They swim and they counter.
Preparations? No one can resist. I've sworn my sword to your cause. I would not forsake that.
Yes? You mean it?
Okay, let's make sure we have a save. All right.
What will the light of the stones reveal to you?
I like this. Makes it easier to see them when one lump all catch all treasure chest scene. Screen. Sorry.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. Oh, man, we were gonna save, weren't we? Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to stop here, and next session will be Chapter 3. And what we're going to do is off screen we're going to go and get those pigs farmed up, because we want to start poaching those. You can't start poaching them as soon as you start getting ones, where you need the level 2 and 3 version. Monsters come in 3 varieties. You get your basic one, which is that pig there, and you get the level 2 version, which is I think called Swine in the original version, but it's a pink looking one. And then you have the third one, which is called the Wild Boar, which is called Wild Bow in the original translation. So that's the one you want to farm. So we're going to do a lot of waiting for them to lay eggs and such. And the more pigs we have, the higher chance we have of them doing that. We're going to do all that off screen, and we're probably going to slow down on leveling too, because at this point we're going to be getting to where the game is going to start catching up. So we're going to start seeing level 25, 20, and 30 people more, as well as a bit more challenging spawns and all that. So yeah. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.